Let me welcome you all to this class of tenses and their use. Second part, simple past tense. So, today let us learn when do we use simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to indicate past action. That means it shows events, actions, or situations which occurred in the past. For example, the past action if the time of that action is given. For example, it rained yesterday, or she left our house an hour ago. Another, when the person speaking wants to find out the time of the action, like when did you come, when did you plan to write a letter, when did you plan to go for an interview, etc. Another, when the action took place at a definite time. Again, example, the train arrived 4 hours late. So definite time, 4 hours late. Or I bought this pen in Chennai. Definite time, when I was in Chennai. Second one, to show past action. Now, for example, this tense is used to show a situation which existed over a period of time in the past. For example, he lived in Kollam, again, over a period of time during his childhood. So he lived there in Kollam during his childhood. Or another example, throughout 1997, a period of time he studied French at school. Then number 3, to indicate past habitual or regular action. So for example, if you are talking about an activity that took place regularly or repeatedly in the past, but now it does not, we can use simple past. For example, we played a great deal in my school days. Or on Sundays, we trekked to the holiday home. Number 4, in subordinate clauses. Again, simple past is used in the subordinate clause to show something desirable or unreal state of things. An example, I wish I knew his name. Again, if I were you, I would buy that property. Number 5, in polite inquiries. When we make polite inquiries with a verb like hope, think, or wonder. An example, I wonder if you would lend me your book. Or I hope you would excuse me. Similarly, we have past continuous too. Again, past continuous to show a gradual development of the action in the past. An example, it was getting dark. So getting dark, the gradual development. Or I was becoming more and more worried or nervous. Second, action in progress in the past. Again, example very clear. We were singing last night. So the action was in progress. Or it was raining all night. Means the action was in progress. Number 3, to indicate repeated action. So for example, with the verb, we can use verb like always, a frequently repeated action. He was always writing rude letters to me. Or she was always talking to her friend on the phone. Number 4, with the time or adverbial. Again, simple past is used with the time adverbial to show that the action began before another. Look at the example. At 9 o'clock, he was preparing the breakfast. So at 9, the action began. At 11 o'clock, she was walking on the road. Number 5, to show action which began before something else happened. That means an action is in progress when it is introduced by conjunctions like when, just as, while, etc. It is clear with the example. Look at the first example. Just as I was leaving the school. So just I was leaving the school, I saw my mother. Another, I recognized my friend when he was rushing to catch the train. 6, to indicate a more casual or less deliberate action. Now, just look at 2 sentences. I talked to the head of the department yesterday, and I was talking to the head of the department yesterday. The first one, I talked to the head of the department. Here it means that the speaker had planned to talk to the head of the department. But the second one, I was talking to the head of the department. It shows that the speaker had not planned to talk to him, but he happened to talk to him in a casual manner. Now, let us come to exercise 1, filling the blanks with simple past or continuous. First one, it does rain heavily all night. So very clear, heavily all night. So the action was in progress. So it was raining. It was raining heavily. Second, he dashed for me when I dashed. Again, very clear. He was waiting for me when I arrived. A-R-R-I-V-E-D. Again, he was waiting for me when I arrived. Number 3, while they come home this evening, they dash see an accident. Again, while indicates action progress. So while they were coming, they saw an accident. S-A-W, so. Number 4, it dash rain slightly when we dash the cafe. Again, 2 actions. It was raining slightly when we left. L-E-F-T, left. It was raining slightly when we left the cafe. Number 5, while the teacher not look, the student talk. Answer, while the teacher was not looking, the student talked. T-I-L-K-E-D. Again, while the teacher was not looking, the student talked. 6 to 15, please do as a homework. We will discuss the answer in the next class, and then let us go ahead to page 36 and 37. Again, page 36, preposition followed by the words beginning with the consonant B are given there. Please go through them up, and then also try self-study exercise 2 on page 37. I will discuss the answer in the next class. Let us go ahead to page 39, question 3a. Sentences are given there. We will look at the answer. First one example is already given there, and then the answer also is clear. You can't go out unless you promise to come back home. First one, if she had asked for a discount, she could have got it. Look at the tense. Had asked, could have got. So the answer is very clear with the beginning of the word had. Answer, had she asked for the discount? Had she asked for the discount? Then the second part, as it is, she could have got it. Again, had she asked for the discount, she could have got it. Second, Sumit has probably misplaced his wallet. Again, look at the sentence. Sumit has probably misplaced his wallet. So, probably word is there. It is an adverb. So, in the answer, we have to use probability. So, the beginning part is in all probability. So, in all probability, Sumit has misplaced his wallet. Again, in all probability, Sumit has misplaced his wallet. Number 3, tell me why you have opened that box. Answer, very clear. We have to use tell me the purpose. So the tense remains the same. Tell me the purpose why you have opened that box. Again, tell me the purpose why you have opened that box. Number 4, only a novice would make such a painting. Only a novice would make such a painting. We have to begin with none. So when we have the sentence only, remember, we use none but. So answer, none but a novice would make such a painting. Again, none but a novice would make such a painting. Number 5, as you sow, so you will reap. As you sow, so you will reap. So we have to begin with you will. So very simple. You will reap what you sow. Again, you will reap what you sow. The other 6 to 10, please go through. We will discuss them in the next class. Till then, keep safe and keep on learning. Thank you.